what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the F8. Well, I've had the F8 on the dyno for a few days, been testing out a couple things. Obviously we can make a lot of jam with this car, so I gotta tame it down a little bit before we have any problems. My last pull that I just did was 968 wheel and 800 foot-pounds of torque. We're gonna tame that down because Brian doesn't really need that kind of power with this car. So I'm gonna go back in there right now. We made a couple changes. This will probably be our last run on the car, so we'll get it on camera for you guys. These cars are extremely promising, especially when you have the right setup on it. Our upgraded turbo kit comes with, you know, new discharge pipes, new intakes, air-to-liquid intercooler, interchiller. We run big Zona turbos on there. The turbos are good for 1200 horsepower, no problem. We're not gonna push it there because it's still on stock rods and pistons, but it could take it. I mean, we've made, you know, 1050 wheel on a pista before, and these cars are really promising. They make a lot of power pretty efficiently and pretty easily actually. So I'm gonna go down there, we're gonna pull it back a little bit more. We are gonna be working on some map switching and stuff for these cars. We're working on making some different changes for that so we could control it and we could give you guys a valet mode, you know, lower boost mode, higher boost mode, and so on. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. We gotta give this car back to the customer, so this is the last file I'm doing for it. We'll probably make close to 900 wheel anyway. Just tame it down a little bit and then off it goes. So let's go inside. Shannon's gonna put his headphones on. It's a little loud in there, so bear with us.
Look at that, nice and red. Looks nice. Much better than blue. I'm blue, I'm in need of a guy. I'm in need of a guy. You know that song? I'm blue, I'm in need of a guy. I'm in need.
Have you heard it backwards?
What is it backwards?
It's like a devil, something. It's like weird, some weird.
Damn, man. I don't know about that, but you see my new covers over here? With my Pro Hub covers right there, they're red now. Our new big gigantic fan casing just came in, all nice and red powder coated. So that mainline blue fan up there, if anybody's interested, it's for sale. Let us know, or maybe we'll just keep it, just have an extra one, just in case, right? You never know what could happen. So why not just keep an extra one? It's only like 9 grand or something, but whatever. We'll just let it stay here. But I got all my cool stuff right here. I got Cheyenne right here. Look at this guy. Yeah, that's Darle Mendy's son right there. Here you go. Here's the big boy. Here's the trifecta. This will have 3 fans inside, and it's gonna make some serious wind and speed and keep these cars cool. It's gonna be pretty bad. I'm actually very excited. So we will have this one in front of cars, and then we have our little one right here. This is the single mingle. So if you guys want, anybody wants to purchase it, you can either buy our triple stacker, or you could buy 2 separate ones, 3 separate ones, and move them around however you want. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have our triple stacker in front of the car, and then we'll have one of these in back of the car, and then this one will have the casing in the front that has 4 hoses coming off of it. You could put it to the intercooler, you could put it to the intake, you could put it to all the cool spots. We're actually gonna put those covers on the Pro Hub right now, and we're gonna go in there and we are gonna finish doing a run on the Ferrari, the F8. I actually pulled back some power on it. Car put down like 968 wheel and 800 foot-pounds of torque. I'm a little, you know, turn it down just a little bit. That's on 93 and methanol injection. We're gonna probably set it up to around like 930 wheel, around there, and probably around like 750 foot-pounds of torque. That's what it should make on the next pass. So we'll get a quick pass on that thing. We gotta get it off, close it up. Transport's coming to pick it up for Brian. He needs his car back. We need to get it back to him. We have a lot of other cool stuff going on over here. We got the STO on the lift.
He's eating
snacks. Hey, you working or you eating?
Two. Working.
Oh, working and eating? That's cool. That's not right. It's not what you're supposed to do. What are those, Ritz? That's cool. Guys, Franco bought a new car. Franco got a new car. Right, Franco? Tell them, your new car.
You could do it in Spanish.
You could do it in Spanish. No, es no problemas. Ándale, cabrón.
Okay, tengo un nuevo carro, un BMW X3. This is orbit drive y es manual, de 6 velocidades.
Oh, damn, manual, huh?
Bien manual.
It's like your cousin Manuel, or it's manual?
No, manual en español.
Oh,
manual.
okay, right.
Is it here?
Yeah, it's outside. You want to go check it out? Let's go check it out, Franco. Oh, mucho excited, huh? Thank you, Gintani. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Gintani. Nuestra programación, exhaust.
Oh, programación, exhaust.
This is free the Gintani.
Look at that. Look at that thing. Freaking slammed. Look at this thing, bro. It looks cool as hell. Imagine putting an S65 V8 in here or putting an S85 V10. How much fun would this little thing be? An S85 V10 would be crazy in this thing. It would be so much fun. Look at this thing. Dope. Manuales. Oh, damn, fool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice. It's mucho clean.
Yeah.
Huh? It's very clean. Holy sh, bro, this thing's like brand new inside. Damn, he's got a little black top short shifter right here. Shift short, you know what I'm saying? This is bad. I should get one of these and literally put a V10 in there with a DCT. That would be fun. Actually, manual would be more fun. Then you could like kick the clutch, whip it around. Oh, damn, fool.
Yeah.
Crazy, Leva.
This is really clean.
This is freaking brand new, man.
It's nice, man.
It's naturally aspirated, huh? It's not turbo.
No, not turbo.
Okay, no problem. We put this, bye-bye. This water, California, no need. Over here, mucho grande turbo. Not single turbo.
Okay.
Pistons, rods.
It's free?
Yeah, free.
For me? Okay.
Yeah, 800.
Yeah, the PC coilover.
800. This thing's on BC coilovers. This thing's dope. Congratulations, Franco. It's congratulations, senor.
Thank you.
Okay, you driving good health, okay? Enjoy your new car, man. So what do you guys think? Should we sponsor Franco and let him do a build series on this? I got a couple V10 blocks chilling at the old shop. I got a couple V8 blocks. We could probably hit up a couple sponsors that make, you know, a single turbo kit for this thing. Guys, let us know if anybody makes a single turbo kit for this motor. Hit us up. We're down to throw a single turbo on this thing. Get Franco hooked up. Make him boost and some noises. It'd be pretty bad. So if anybody wants to work with us and get Franco a turbo on this thing, hit us up. I think it'll be fun. It's a cool car. I really like it, and I'm happy he got it. I'm happy for him. He works really hard. Good guy, and I'm glad we could help him out, get something like this. It actually makes me happy to see my employees get the stuff they like to get. So let's see where we take this thing. It's gonna be fun. Oh, Franquito, es el hug.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah, very nice.
So I saw you got a new car too, another car.
I got a new car.
Yeah.
Which car? Oh, my gift from Aston Martin. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, what is it?
My brand new DB12.
This is the new, right?
There's the new. There it is. You guys talked all that about me getting a Taycan. I haven't driven the Taycan. I gave it away. Are you guys happy? No more Taycan. That didn't last long. I literally had the car for like 2 months. Now it just sits at home. My dad's driving it around. But no, I've been driving the DB12 for the past 3 weeks. It's a long story how that car got here. I'm not really gonna get into it. I do appreciate what Aston Martin has done for me with this car, and I'm gonna enjoy it for now. We'll see where it goes. We really wanted to buy my dad one of these. He loves this car, and we're probably getting rid of the 812 anyway. It's either gonna go to Sai or it might go to my cousin. I'm not sure. Trying to keep it in the family so we could just, you know, have it around because I love that car so much. But we also want to buy. My dad loves these things. They're comfortable. They're cool. It looks nice. This one actually, the DB12 is a huge jump from the DB11. I mean, you can't even compare them. They're like two completely different cars. The interior is a million times better. The infotainment system, they've completely changed. The car's looks is amazing. The suspension is a lot nicer. It's a lot tighter. It makes 700 horsepower, so it makes almost the same horsepower as the DBX 707. And the cool part is the way that Aston Martin has set up the Mercedes V8 twin turbo motor. It literally, like, you get the torque on the bottom end, but it's not like overwhelming. And on the top end, it pulls like a freight train. I mean, they've set it up so nice that I think it's set up better than what it's set up in the Mercedes. So it drives unbelievable. It's got a lot of power and it looks unreal. I think it looks like a newer Vanquish, to be honest with you. So obviously, if any of you guys have seen the infotainment system and the interior on the DBX 707 or the Vantage or the DB11, which was the previous car to this one, I mean, Aston Martin has gone above and beyond to, you know, change it and make it a lot nicer, a lot friendlier to use. It looks beautiful. I mean, all the carbon fiber accents inside, the door panels, the headliner. I mean, this is what Aston Martin is known for. You know, it's all about, you know, being class It's exotic, it's classy, it's sporty, it's all in one. It's a full package. It drives amazing. The whole dashboard, everything they've changed, it's all digital now. All the knobs and stuff are extremely easy to use. The navigation system is a lot better. The car, I mean, it pulls like a freight train. It drives really, really nice. This is the V8 version, twin turbo, the Mercedes motor. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out with the V12 twin turbo, the AMR setup, which they had in the DB11. I love everything about this car. The front end looks really, really aggressive. It reminds me of the Vanquish, which I always loved the Vanquish. We've been an Aston Martin family for a very long time. We actually had one of the first Aston Martins that came into the States.
You still do, right?
We still do. We still have that car, yes. It was actually the first car that Bo Bachman from Galpin Ford and Galpin Aston Martin, he flew out to the UK. He actually spec'd that car himself, and my father and my uncle were the first ones to walk into the dealer when they had it on the turntable, and we ended up buying that car. We still own it till today. That car has like 15,000 miles on it. It's still brand new. So I had some stuff with the DBX, and I've been going back and forth with the dealer. They're trying to do their best to take care of me, and I can't appreciate it more what they've done with me, with giving me this car, letting me drive it, letting me enjoy it. To be honest with you, I think Aston Martin needs, you know, enthusiasts like us, enthusiasts that watch this channel, enthusiasts who drive, you know, sports cars like we do, like the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, and so on. It's just, I think it's so based on like an older crowd that they're never out there putting the car out, and the car is actually really, really nice. So if they could get somebody who's like a known entrepreneur, somebody who is doing marketing just like we're doing, and they could actually have them go around, take these cars to shows, maybe do some modification, get it out there, get it into the, you know, get it into the scene, go to the car shows, let people know that, you know, there's a car like this. You could make it look awesome. You could put wheels on it. You could lower it. You could put a nice exhaust system, maybe make a little bit more power. I mean, this thing could make a lot more power. It's on the table, that's for sure. And if you get people like that, influencers and so on, to get these cars out there and show them off a little bit, I think it would really help their marketing strategy for these cars. So, I mean, I've talked to the person that's helping me out with my case, and I've explained, you know, my thoughts about that. And they are really trying to help get it into, you know, enthusiast hands like ours. And I mean, they gave it to me, and honestly, if they didn't give me this car and I didn't drive it, I would never know how good it is, and I would never probably appreciate that they've done such a big change from the DB11 to this. You know, it's a completely different car. I love it. Again, thank you, Aston Martin, for giving it to me and letting me drive it. And we'll go out, drive it with you guys. We'll get some clips, show you guys the engine bay, take a little rollers of the car, get some nice shots, check it out. Obviously, I don't know how they knew, but they sent me the exact spec that I would want. Satin black, black interior, all the stitching is so nice. I mean, all this carbon fiber, all the door panels, the headliner, it's amazing, and it's so comfortable. You know, you could put it in different modes. So
can we hear it?
The suspension adjusts, yeah. So you got wet mode, you got individual mode, you got GT mode, which, you know, if you're doing a long drive, you want to be comfortable. This would be a great gumball car, honestly, an amazing gumball car. So a long rally car, this would be an amazing car. And then you got sport mode, and then you got Sport Plus. When you put in a Sport Plus, the suspension gets a lot stiffer. It actually lowers the car down. It opens the exhaust flaps. Obviously, the rev limiters are limited on these cars. All these new cars have park rev limiters, so you can't really pass it, but it sounds really nice.
Classy.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's classy. It's got the sporty. It's got the pop. It's got all that stuff. Let's move Vinny's little seat right here. Put it in the back. Vinny likes this car a lot too. Today was Dad's Day at school, so all the dads went this morning, and we played soccer and basketball and hung out with the kids. It was actually pretty cool. It was like a Father's Day plus end of school year kind of thing that they were doing. It's probably my favorite time that I get, you know, out of my life to spend with my kids. This was absolutely amazing. This is me and Vinny. This is the little card that he made me. So this morning I was out hanging out with him, so his seat was over here, and Dave's big ain't gonna fit in there, so we had to move the seat out of the way so we could get Dave in there. But let's go up the street real quick, take this thing on a drive. Right now we're in Sport Plus. Obviously I have to hit my favorite button over here, shut off some stuff. I got insurance on this car. It's doing my insurance, so don't worry about it. Everything's covered. So we could actually have some fun with it. It's got a lot of balls, dude. Like a lot. It actually pulls so strong. It's crazy, and I can't believe that it pulls so nice up top. That's like one of my favorite parts. A lot of these turbo cars, they come on strong and then they die up top, which I can't stand. But this thing, it pulls like a freight train. It's got so much torque and it carries the power so nicely. Usually a lot of people buy these cars and they're turbo and they come on strong, like I said, and then they'll die off on top. But the best thing about Aston Martin is that they've actually used a bigger size turbo. They got bigger intercoolers on it, bigger heat exchangers, so the car's pretty efficient. Even with the heat outside, you know, it's been very efficient. The car, back-to-back runs, always making good power. It drives nice and stiff and tight in Sport Plus. The steering wheel gets a lot stiffer. And then if you want to just be comfortable and you just want to, like, you know, chill and just have like a GT car, something relaxed where you don't have to be all, you know, stiff and stuff, and you don't have to feel all the bumps, you just put it in GT mode and it's amazing. But again, this thing brakes so nice. It's unbelievable how nice this thing pulls. Sorry, we couldn't get you guys any like crazy clips of this thing, but we got 2 little drive-bys. We're gonna head back to the shop, get in the Ferrari, and get a quick dyno run, and then we gotta get the car off the dyno. We gotta get it buttoned up, the bottom covers and everything. The transport's gonna be here in about 45 minutes. So we got 45 minutes to dyno that car, get it off the dyno. It's on the main line, so the hubs are connected to it, and we're running out of time. So let's get back to the shop. I hope you guys like this car. I like this car. Go hit up Aston Martin, everybody. Tag Aston Martin and tell them they should give me this car as an influencer and let me play with it, put some wheels on it, maybe a body kit, give it some more juice, take it out and have some fun and show people what, you know, how cool these Astons are and how nice they are, how nice they drive, how nice they look, and that, you know, there's not only Ferraris and McLarens and Lambos out there. There's still an Aston Martin family, and they need help. They need help with people like us. So see you guys in the dyno. Alright guys, so we're trying to take this thing off the dyno. The transport's on the way. We just did one final pull. It was our nice cool down pull that we finally got out of the car. So we did 2 runs back to back. The first one was 952 horsepower. The second run right after the first one, we lost about 10 horsepower. We've done this car back to back constantly, and the biggest horsepower difference between 4 back-to-back runs in this room has been about 15 horsepower max. Our intake temperatures are at about 16 degrees Celsius, which is unbelievable. Even if you go back there right now and touch the coolers, they're freezing cold. So everything is working perfectly, efficiently. These turbos got a lot more on the table. This car's got a lot more on the table, but I like the way the torque is right now. I like the way it's coming in. So we're gonna leave it the way it is. We have a nice surprise coming, hopefully. You guys will see it. Me and my very, very good buddy who also owns that black SVJ over there that we're building, and a couple other stuff that we're doing together, have a little surprise car that I mentioned at another shop that we might be purchasing. So we might be driving down there, picking it up, vlogging the whole thing of us driving back. Now, my goal with my buddy Daniel is to have the first 8-second Ferrari, and we want to get it ready by Texas 2K. We want to go out there, we want to take a Ferrari out there, be the first ones to put Ferrari on a big tire and let it launch out the hole and see what we could do. It's a car that we both love. It's a pretty cool car, and it's a very cool project that we're looking forward to. If anybody is interested in this kit, for right now, the cars have to be sent to us. We have to do them in-house. This is a full replacement turbo kit. This is not just a turbo kit where you take the factory turbo, take it out, bore it, and put something else in there. That's not my style. I like to do everything to the top quality, the biggest possible I could go, and make everything efficient, just like this car. So the power that this car puts down on this boost is unbelievable. We're making about 25 to 26 pounds of boost on 93 pump gas and methanol injection. When we have some time, we will get some port injection in these things so we could do full flex fuel, and we could do port injection and run full E85. Now, these cars have titanium rods. They're supposed to be pretty strong. We don't know really how strong they are, and we're not gonna go and learn on somebody else's car. Now, if we get to a point where our car that we're developing, we wanna push and find out the boundaries and break the rod, we'll go ahead and do that. Or before we get there and we feel uncomfortable, we will literally take the motor apart, put some rods and pistons in it, which is probably a smarter idea so we don't cost ourselves money, and we will send it. I mean, they're very promising. Not a lot of people do Ferraris like this. I know a lot of younger guys, younger generation is getting into Ferraris, Pistas, F8s, 488, so on. If you're sick of your non-ball bearing, journal bearing turbos breaking, and you're finding your turbines in your exhaust, and you wanna make some real juice, hit us up, we got you covered.
Transport's here. We're a little bit over on time. We passed it by 30 minutes, I think. But the transport guy was cool as hell. Very, very nice guy. It's hard to find nice transport guys, honestly. This guy was down to earth. Great guy. Came inside, checked out the cars. We gave him some water and stuff. Thank you for being patient with us and waiting. Just doing the final little test, and that's it. It's off, and it's leaving. What? You hear that? You heard a sneeze?